and welcome to Cooking with the Dog Log. Here at Dog Log we use food-based rewards with our dogs when training. We're going to have a series with a couple of recipes. This week we're going to start with a tuna and cheese treats, the recipe that was being given by a friend. So now let's have a little look at the ingredients. So in this recipe we use 2 tins of tuna, the smaller tins, that are the tuna's in oil rather than water because the oil's good for the dogs. And then there's some cheese, there's some eggs and flour. And then for some of the treats that we're going to make, we're going to use some garlic. Some people might not be too certain about using garlic as a reward for their dogs. There's debate as to how much garlic you should use. We feel that a small amount of garlic, the health benefits, really outweigh the negatives, but you don't want to give your dogs too much. So for this recipe, we're using 1 garlic clove, and it's going to be spread out over quite a few treats, and you just don't want to use that all the time, so maybe every other week or something like that. Okay, so let's get cooking. Let's get our ingredients mixed. So already in the bowl I've got 3 eggs and I'm going to put 4th in. So this recipe, just to note, I've doubled the ingredients and we're going to make 1 batch with garlic and 1 batch without. So when you come to make this at home, if you want to do 1 batch, only use 2 eggs. Everything's doubled, okay? So I'll just put in the last egg. These eggs are from our hens that we just got the other week. Very proud of those. So then we add our tuna. So once again, this is 4 tins, but at home just use 2. Leave a little bit behind maybe for the ever hopeful collie on the floor down here. There you go, good boy. And then we'll add our flour in. So the flour is 190 grams when you're making 1 batch. Again, this is doubled and I had to do it in 2 bowls because we're back using traditional scales. And I don't have a bowl big enough to fit it all on there. And then just give this a good mix. Do my mixing. So when all those ingredients are mixed together, we'll get our baking trays and we'll get our first section out that's going to not have the garlic in and stick that in the baking tray. Haven't actually made this recipe before, so don't actually know if this is the consistency you're after. We'll find out when it comes out the oven. Oops, excuse me, collie. Good boy, thank you. Right, so I'm going to pat that down. So it's currently a sticky, tacky kind of dough. Right, make sure that's up there. That's just dividing my garlicky section and my non-garlicky section. Right, I think that'll do. So we'll just quickly get our garlic that we've got here and mix that in with this bit of mixture. Oh, that smells really nice. Right, I think that'll be mixed through. So then we'll just take this over to the other section of our baking tray. Aiming to have them both a similar thickness so they cook together. So we'll take the grated cheese now and we will pop that on the top here. I've got quite a lot of cheese because our boys do like their cheese. Make it a really nice high value reward for them. Oops, get cheese everywhere. If you can't see, the collie is down here, just looking up very hopefully. Right, just dip out the last bit. Try and cover it nicely. Oh, that looks good. So now it's time to put this in the oven. It needs to go in an oven at 180 degrees for 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes, so let's have a look and see what they look like. So I think that's looking pretty good. Grab a knife and let's have a look. Of course, you can cut them into whatever size you want. I'll cut them quite small because they're a high value reward. Not to burn my hands. Not drop it and not burn myself, that's the plan. And then I'll cut it up further here. So they cut quite nicely actually into little small sections. But to make it a bit easier, I'm just going to put it on the board. So I'm just going to ask my glamorous assistant to give me a hand. If I can give you those, please. If I pull this, and you pull the bottom bit, and hopefully this doesn't all go wrong. Perfect. Thank you very much. That's going to make it a bit easier now to cut these. Thank you very much, assistant. There we go. There we have it. So they're all chopped up. So next we just have to do a taste test. Let's see what the dogs think. Come on then, Barney. Good boy. What do you think? Oh, they're a bit warm. They're all right. There you go. There you go. Good boys. Well, they seem to have gone down really nicely. So thank you very much for watching our first ever Cooking with the Dog vlog. If you've enjoyed it, then please share it. We'd love to hear of any recipes you've got that you'd like us to try. If you try these recipes, let us know what you think. Photos of your dogs enjoying them would be fantastic. So thank you very much, and as Nathan would say, have a good dog day.